In the ever-twirling world of country music and Hollywood glamour, few stories capture the heart quite like a tale of love's resilient return. Kelsea Ballerini, the 32-year-old powerhouse whose voice weaves tales of heartbreak and healing into chart-topping anthems, and Chase Stokes, the 33-year-old actor whose brooding intensity lights up screens in Outer Banks, have long been a couple that embodied modern romance's highs and heartaches. Their relationship, which blossomed amid the frenzy of red carpets and recording studios, ended in a confirmed split this past September after 2 passionate years. Yet, like a melody that lingers long after the song fades, recent sightings of the pair together in Scotland and Croatia have ignited a wildfire of speculation. Are they back, hand in hand, rewriting their love story? The first whispers emerged from the misty cobblestone streets of Edinburgh, where the couple was spotted strolling arm in arm near the majestic Edinburgh Castle. The ancient fortress, with its towering spires piercing the Scottish sky, provided a backdrop as romantic as any ballad Kelsea might pen. Eyewitnesses described them as all smiles, their laughter echoing off the stone walls like a private serenade. Chase, fresh from wrapping intense scenes for the final season of Outer Banks, where he reprises his role as the enigmatic John B. Routledge, was reportedly on a well-deserved holiday, soaking in Scotland's rugged beauty before jetting off to Croatia for more filming. Kelsea, ever the adventurer with a penchant for spontaneous getaways, seemed perfectly in sync, her casual chic attire, a flowing scarf against the chill, complementing Chase's effortless jeans and jacket vibe. An insider, speaking to a close media outlet, painted a vivid picture of their encounter at the Cannonball Restaurant and Bar, a historic gem perched in the shadow of the castle. He was very nice. We had a wee chat about how he was having a holiday in Scotland before going to Croatia to film the final season of Outer Banks. They both seemed really happy and smiley, the source recounted, capturing the easy chemistry that first drew them together. The duo, described as the sweetest people, lingered at the bar, their hands intertwined in a gesture that spoke louder than words. They were very much loved up, the Observer noted, the term evoking images of stolen glances and whispered inside jokes, the kind that make onlookers believe in second chances. For Kelsea, whose hit, I Quit Drinking chronicles the bittersweet art of moving on, this moment felt like poetic irony, a sip of reconciliation after the sober sting of goodbye. Delving deeper into their history, Kelsea's path to Chase's heart was paved with the authenticity that defines her music. Rising from Tennessee's fertile songwriting soil, she burst onto the scene with albums like The First Time and Kelsea, blending vulnerability with pop-infused country that resonated with a generation navigating love's complexities. Her lyrics, often drawn from personal diaries of dating woes and triumphs, made her a confidant to millions. Chase, meanwhile, carved his niche in the treasure-hunting chaos of Outer Banks, his portrayal of a loyal, adventure-seeking teen earning him a legion of fans who saw in him the boy next door with a rebel's edge. Their worlds collided at a charity gala in early 2023, where a shared laugh over a mutual love of 90s rom-coms sparked an instant connection. What followed was a whirlwind, cozy Nashville date nights, red carpet debuts, and Kelsea's heartfelt shout-outs in her tour rider, requesting Chase's favorite snacks backstage. Their 2-year romance was a masterclass in balancing spotlight solitude with public affection. From jetting to tropical escapes where Kelsea penned beachside ballads to Chase's surprise visits during her arena tours, they navigated the pressures of fame with grace. Yet, cracks appeared subtly, scheduling conflicts from Chase's filming commitments and Kelsea's album cycles, amplified by the relentless scrutiny of social media. The September breakup announcement was understated, a joint statement emphasizing mutual respect and gratitude for the memories. Fans mourned with playlist tributes, but Kelsea channeled the pain into her music, teasing tracks about beautiful goodbyes that hinted at closure without finality. Now, this Scottish sighting feels like a bridge across that divide. The intimacy of their hand-holding at the bar wasn't performative. It was primal, a reconnection that transcended the breakup's narrative. Kelsea, with her signature blonde waves catching the pub's warm light, leaned into Chase's shoulder, their conversation flowing from light-hearted travel tales to deeper reflections on growth. Chase, his eyes crinkling with that familiar charm, reciprocated with stories from the Outer Banks set, adventures that mirrored their own journey of discovery. The source's observation of their happy and smiley demeanor wasn't hyperbole, it was a glimpse into a bond that, despite the split, refused to fully sever. As they parted the bar, fingers lingering a beat too long, the air hummed with possibility, leaving patrons buzzing about the celebrity couple who seemed to have found their way back to each other. The plot thickened mere days later with their joint appearance in Dubrovnik, Croatia, the very locale where Chase was slated to film. Dubrovnik's sun-drenched walls, immortalized as King's Landing in Game of Thrones, offered a cinematic setting for what onlookers dubbed a reunion rendezvous. Photos captured them wandering the labyrinthine streets, Kelsea in a sundress that fluttered like a flag of renewed hope, Chase in linen shirts rolled to his elbows, pointing out filming spots with boyish excitement. They shared gelato under the shade of ancient arches, her laughter pealing as he recounted a botched stunt from the show. No official word from their camps, but the images, candid, unposed, spoke volumes. Friends in their circle whispered of late-night calls during the separation, of Kelsea attending Outer Banks watch parties solo but with a playlist of their songs on repeat. Chase, for his part, had been spotted with Kelsea's favorite book in his trailer, a subtle nod to the intellectual spark that first ignited their flame. What makes this potential reunion so compelling is the authenticity at its core. Kelsea has never shied from the messiness of love. Her music is a scrapbook of starts, stops, and restarts. Songs like Hole in the Bottle celebrate the absurdity of post-breakup rituals, while deeper cuts explore forgiveness's quiet power. Chase, shaped by the loss woven into Outer Banks lore, brings a grounded intensity, his interviews often touching on vulnerability as the true treasure. Their split wasn't born of betrayal but of life's logistics, the relentless pull of careers that demand everything. Yet, in Scotland's Highlands and Croatia's seas, they seem to have rediscovered the pull toward each other. Insiders speculate on therapy sessions, intentional space, and a shared playlist as the glue. Whatever the recipe, it's simmering with promise.